Right guys, we have new tidbits regarding the Apple Watch Pro's new design, features, and also expected sales, so let's delve into it. So beginning with Gurman's reports, he does tell us that yes, we should see a new design with the Apple Watch Pro, but this is not going to be the flat edge design that many of us are expecting. So in case you don't know, Shrimp Apple Pro and John Prosser believes the flat design we thought was coming to the Series 7 is instead gonna come to this Apple Watch Pro. Now this did make sense to me because a flat design generally fits with a rugged, more pro product, and also I'm sure that the flat sides could allow Apple to give us ceramic shield on the display of the watch, which again is going to be pretty useful with a watch that's primarily for outdoor use. And so all of this made sense, but Gurman now believes, no, that's not going to be the case. This watch instead is going to be an evolution of the current design, but not flat sides. And honestly, I'm not sure what that means. Maybe they're going to make it even curvier, but that would go against my theory that this is getting a flat ceramic shield panel on the front. And so yeah, I'm not sure what Gurman means by this, and this makes no sense in my opinion. And in fact, I do have a feeling that Gurman's being vague on purpose to save his credibility, because at the last minute he did tell us the Series 7 was going to be flat-sided. Then of course that turned out to be wrong, so of course that worsened his credibility, so I do think he's playing it safe with the rumours for this Apple Watch, just in case the rumours regarding the flat Apple Watch ends up being bogus once again. So yes, I'm still very much in the camp that we're going to see flat sides with this Pro variant. Anyways, Gurman does confirm something else I theorized about, and that was a titanium casing. So yes, Gurman believes we're going to see this with the Pro variant, and that makes so much sense because this being a bigger Apple Watch, titanium is going to help reduce the weight, but also this is a much stronger metal, so of course, for a pro outdoor Apple Watch, using this material makes sense. And in fact, Gurman does tell us the titanium with this Apple Watch is going to be a more durable version of it. And so yeah, clearly the main incentive for Apple to use titanium with the watch is to make it more rugged. Also do remember that this is going to be $1,000, so to justify that, Apple does need to give us high-end materials with the Apple Watch, and of course right now with the Series 7, the most expensive version is of course the titanium variant. Anyways, Gurman does tell us the display on this is going to be 7% larger than the 45mm Apple Watch. Yes, I know that's a small difference on paper, but of course, for a small device like the Apple Watch, a 7% increase is pretty massive. And yeah, Gurman believes this is going to be quite a bit bigger, and this could put off some consumers since it might be too large. But personally, because this is going to be an outdoors watch, having a massive display that of course has excellent brightness and can also fit more stats and fitness tracking features on the face of the watch, yeah, that's going to be great. And finally, the most exciting tidbit has to be the fact we could see multiple days of battery life on a single charge with the low power mode feature with the Apple Watch Pro. Now that is going to be quite impressive. Right now Apple offers 18 hours of battery life, and that's just not good enough for an outdoor Apple Watch. So yeah, this improvement is going to be appreciated. Now of course we have to see whether many features are disabled with the low power mode feature, but if it works like it does on the iPhone, this could be a game changer for many consumers. And actually that could be a massive incentive for non-athletes to actually get this over the Series 8. Since when I do ask you guys regarding improvements you want to see with the Apple Watch, battery life is basically number one, so I do think the Apple Watch Pro offering insane battery life is going to be a massive USP for this watch. Now for those of you waiting for new health sensors to come to the watch, there is some bad news because while we are expecting the temperature sensor with this year's watches, the blood pressure monitoring system's not coming till 2025, and as for the blood glucose monitor, that is not coming till 2029 or 2030. Now yes, I know that's a long wait, but it does make sense because non-invasive methods of measuring your blood glucose really do not exist, at least the tech is not ready yet, and so of course for that to be miniaturized and put in a watch, is gonna be pretty difficult, and so there are gonna be some hurdles. But when we do get this, I'm sure this is gonna be a game changer for those who have diabetes. Anyways, coming back to the rugged Apple Watch, Ross Young tells us Apple's only expecting 1 million shipments of the larger Apple Watch in the third quarter of this year compared to 4 million for, of course, the 45mm Series 8. So yeah, Apple's not expecting massive demand for this, and I'm not surprised because at the end of the day, spending $1,000 on a smartwatch is not something many are gonna do. While the battery life upgrades and bigger screen are nice, I'm sure this is only going to appeal to a niche market. And yes, I know some of you might be thinking the iPhone X was $1,000. That was ludicrous for a smartphone, but of course, that became the norm, so why can't that be the case for the Apple Watch Pro? Well, do remember that most people do everything on their smartphones, and so they can justify spending that much on a very crucial device, but the Apple Watch is an accessory to the iPhone, so of course, spending $1,000 on the watch and $1,000 on the phone would be ludicrous for most consumers. Though I do understand the market for this. Clearly this is for pro athletes, those who do have a ton of cash, and of course take the fitness thing seriously, so having the best features and extra durability is going to be appreciated even for the high price. Anyways, let's delve into your thoughts regarding the rugged Apple Watch. So Dan says, I would buy the larger one if it was $700, but at over $1,000, I'll keep my Series 7, and fair play, I understand that. I myself cannot justify $1,000 on a bloody watch, and yeah, personally, I just don't care that much about the Apple Watch to pay tons of money towards a premium version. So Randomness R says, if they're charging $1,000, it better be 48 to 50 millimeters. And yeah, it does seem it could be around 47 or 48 millimeters, and I'm sure that's going to be great for those who want a bigger Apple Watch. However, I do hope that Apple does bring over that bigger size to the regular Apple Watches relatively soon, because it would be nice to have a bigger Apple Watch, but I don't think I'll pay $1,000 for that. And yeah, MF seems to agree with me because he says he would not spend more than the base 44mm price for an Apple Watch. And yes, I'm completely with you, it makes no sense to even pay $700 for an accessory to your iPhone. I think that's ludicrous. And so yes, $1,000 is completely out of reach. And no, I don't think this is going to be a flex. In fact, MF says, for flexing reasons, there's Rolex. And yeah, I do think Rolex watches are better for that. Anyways, those are my thoughts, guys. But tell me in the comments below, guys, are you going to buy this rugged Apple Watch? Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe for the latest Apple news and rumours. Check out the above on details regarding the iPhone 14 series. And on that note, see ya, peeps.